come to the end of the row. So let me show you the other technique of going up. So I'm going into the right hand side of this double crochet. That's my little chain from the previous row. I'm going in and I'm going straight through. I'm making a slip knot. Then I chain 2 and turn the work. It is flat, you see. There is no bulge. Then I would make 2 double crochets and continue. It sits a little bit to the side there. If you want to make an invisible step up, come to the end of your row. You're going to go in there to your chain. You're going to slip all the way through. You've got 2 options. You can either you can twist it around. So now, before I've made my single crochet, I've already turned the work. Now look where the yarn is lying. See, sometimes the yarn is lying there, and I go back and make my single crochet. You can turn it. Your yarn is now going over your work, depending on how you. Some people actually crochet with the yarn in that hand. But in this case, the yarn is going over your work. You're going to go in, and you're going to make a single crochet. But you're not going to chain 1. What you're going to do instead, you can give it a little tug. What instead you're going to do is you're going to make 3 double crochets. That there, it will not count as a double crochet. It's just an invisible step up. When you come back, you'll be working into this loop here. This one here, this orangey one, it's quite handy, they're different colors. The orangey one becomes a non-stitch, becomes invisible, so I'm going to tuck it away. Looking at your makeup there, you have to work into the top V to the right hand side, and it turns out to be that one. So you'll be working into there. So there are different ways of actually stepping up. I'm going to show you a third way, fourth way. You come to the end of your row. As I said, you just find out which one you like, and as I said, the yarn will influence it. Another way is you go in, you fetch your yarn, you slip stitch, whoops, fetch your yarn, you slip stitch, chain 1, you turn your work, and you make your 3 double crochets. This was quite handy if you're making half double crochets, which I think are called half trebles in the UK, I don't know. Once again, that little guy there becomes an invisible stitch, it doesn't count, and you're left with your 3 double crochets. This one doesn't count, so you're not even counting that little orangey thing there. So if you pull it like that, what do you have when you come back? You have that blue one, and that's where you're going to be working into, to the right hand side of the middle stitch. It's to the left hand side of the first stitch. It's basically the top of the first stitch. But that's not obvious because you've got this little guy floating around. You have to really imagine that he's gone, that he's just completely invisible. So you have many ways. You can try them out. It's all different ways to get up. I just like my little single crochet going back. So that's what I've been doing all this time. I'm going to continue to do that. So single crochet, going to the top, the purple one, going in there, fetching it, bring it all the way through, stepping back through the hole, fetching my yarn again, bringing it through 2 loops, give it a little tug, chain 1, and that is now a full stitch. It's not invisible. Turn my work and 2 double crochets. That's what it looks like. That's just one of my favorites. I just like it. And the row continues.